Yo, we got another video, and this time it's a no jumper video where we're reacting to a no jumper clip where a former employee has phoned up. He's just not a normal phone call. This guy's he's in prison, and he's phoned up to no jumper after being indicted in some sort of RICO case. And I just found it really funny. It's a really funny clip, so I'm gonna roll it.
What's up, Flacco?
Nah, this Remo. Flacco not here today. This Remo. What's the word?
Oh, what's up, Remo? What you got going?
Yo, we on No Jumper Live right now. You live. We appreciate you calling in. Yeah, just give us an update of what's going on and how you doing right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, but I in the chat, y'all listening. I need Sweetie all in the chat right now.
Yeah, they going crazy in the chat right now, man. I see what's going on.
Yeah. So look, at the end of the day, it's like I'm doing good. Everything is perfect. Taking one day at a time. You get what I'm saying? So
Everything's perfect. He locked up with the feds. He's like, I'm doing good. Everything's perfect. Oh, okay.
I'm doing the best I can under these conditions. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Making sure that is free everybody that's on the case. Everybody is taking this and trying to make the best out of it. You get what I'm saying? I'm not gonna put my head down or anything like that. I'm gonna stay strong. I got a strong team. I got you, especially Remo, Adam, Academics, everybody, Whack, 600, everybody that's supporting me.
Yeah. So you and 600, y'all back cool? Y'all talk? Because it seemed like y'all wasn't.
No. At the end of the day, it's like I carry on when I get out in person. You get what I'm saying?
Nah, I hear it. I feel that. I feel that.
Yep. Shout out Flacco too, Creeper, everybody that's been supporting. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, you got the people listening, so any messages you want to get out there right now?
Yeah. We're going to stay crushing all the sugar plums and the sweethearts regardless.
Hey, Rebo, tell them the A-Rabs back looking for, man. We got to get out of there. We need to get this money. And crypto people looking for.
Folks said, he said you got to get out, man. He said Arabs looking for you. He said he got the crypto people on your line.
Oh
yeah. No, definitely. Who's that?
CEO
that
Big
right
Folks, Big Folks, Ben Man Kevin,
Big
manager.
Folks. Shout out Big Folks. Yeah. We're gonna get out and
we get them real bags.
All right, let me ask you some questions. If you can't answer,
Legal
I get
bags.
it. Did you see Brick or Big U since y'all been locked up? Y'all in the same, like, what's the circumstances as far as like being locked up? Y'all ran into each other?
They back in California?
No, not yet, but eventually, it might happen.
All right.
What we gonna have to talk about is Remo and the people is watching. How did y'all know that Brick Baby had a steel foul and nobody said anything?
So all right, recently I think the sealed file, the court documents actually just leaked online, and everyone's been breaking it down in recent. But yeah, everyone has been looking at Brick Baby's sealed indictment that he already had or what he was dealing with prior to what we just found out. You had any thoughts on that? You already.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's like, when you think about it, this guy's in trouble as it is, and he's worried about what the internet's thinking. Instead of thinking about himself, thinking like, whoa, well, I need to take care of myself. He rings up like, what about Brick Baby? On the sealed files. It's like, yo, you take care of yourself. Don't worry about other people. And the joke, he actually rings into No Jumper. It's like, yo, man, it's like you're not getting paid in there anymore. You're not getting paid anymore. Unless Adam's still paying him while he's in prison or locked up. Who knows, man? It's just weird that this guy's still like he's part of the show. I mean, the reality of it all is that there's internet and there's the real world. And these guys seem to can't configure the difference. Like, there's the difference between the internet and the real world.
Already knew about this situation?
I knew about the situation, but the thing is, I thought, when people send me the paperwork and stuff, and then when I ask the man, hopefully he tells me the truth. But when I hear something different from coming out of a man's mouth and he's still working at No Jumper, I feel like, I don't know. It's like y'all kept it secret. You get what I'm saying? Y'all
you can't say y'all because
y'all kept it secret. But they didn't know.
You can't really say y'all because, like, at the end of the day, like, anybody could get locked up. We might not know what's going on or what they got going on. So it's a situation where, like, I don't think everyone knew Brick Baby had a sealed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Rack was talking about it.
Yeah, like, all right. And as far as so it's been a lot of speculation going on and stuff where people have been saying that that you tricked yourself going on these podcasts and how
He tricked himself. Yo, if you done dirt in the past, do not come on a podcast and start dishing the dirt you've been doing as if the feds ain't watching the internet. That's the madness of it all. It's like, he thinks, oh yeah, it was a couple years ago. They ain't gonna bother me now. Well, when you locked up, aren't you? Loose cannon, more like loose lips.
How do you feel about everybody running with that narrative, saying that motherfuckers got to just watch what they say on podcasts and shit like that?
Okay, listen. The stuff that was said on the podcast don't have nothing to do with a charge. I have a complaint. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So if it's a complaint, it's just hearsay. So
So they locked this guy up off of hearsay. Really? Come on, man. This guy chatting up his ass.
When it comes down to the whole situation is who got caught up. Where in the paperwork it says Luce.
Here's a joke. Oh yeah, this guy's so embarrassed that he literally snitched on himself. That he tried to say that the police came and said, "Oh, just hearsay." So just rumors around the internet, and they'd be like, "Let's lock this dude up." Like, nah, that's not the way the world works, man.
Canon gets caught up by this and this and this and this, right? They have to use a complaint or whatever like that to pull me in. See, and everybody that used sex trafficking, right? When it came down to the girl Monty,
Trap Kitchen
right?
Monty.
Yeah, all that stuff is
Man, absolute madness.
sex trafficking. That's something to do. When it came down to a murder that's on the case or whatever like that, don't have nothing to do with Luce Cannon. When they have something to do with gambling and the allegations and stuff, don't have nothing to do with Luce Cannon. You get what I'm saying? Even the case where the complaint with me and Big Useless, right? You have to understand it have nothing to do with nothing on the podcast.
Yeah. So you saying a lot of stuff you were saying you ain't really got nothing to do, but on the paperwork they are quoting shit that was said on No Jumper podcast though.
It has nothing to do with the podcast, but yet Adam has been talked to by agents, federal agents, people calling Adam an agent, and it's like it's nothing to do with the podcast. It's clearly they're asking for videotapes and evidence from the podcast, so it clearly has stuff to do with the podcast. God help us.
Yeah, of course, because people would take a part of a line or a story or something like that, and then it could be something similar to it. It don't even have to be nothing that's factual. It don't have nothing to do with the same story. But if it's the same, it's like a coincidence. Somebody said this, and then somebody said
coincidence. It's like, oh, he just happened to be robbed by a loose cannon. That's coincidence. This is a coincidence he was talking about in the podcast. Coincidentally.
This, and then I said this, and then, it got to be that. But it really ain't none of that.
Nah, I feel it. So, all right, last thing. So, because people were trying to say that Wack sent you off by having you go on podcasts. What are your what do you say to that? Because there's like a whole narrative being spent around where people saying that. I think I seen academics yesterday on stream saying that Wack mastermind this whole thing.
Wow.
No. So, how can Wack or somebody see this? People don't understand. My gripe with Big Useless is totally different than his gripe with Wack 100. Same thing with 600. Everybody have different reasons why they move past fucking with him. So it's no point in the world that we can actually say, oh, we have the same gripe. And you can tell, Remo, nobody could control me. Nobody could say anything because if I feel a certain type of way, I'm going to stand and say whatever I want. And the whole world knows that. But they want.
That's a fact. And I'm his wife, and I can attest to that because I've told him many times, baby, why you saying that? And he'd be like, because I want to. I said, oh, okay.
So
God help us, man. His wife has more sense than him.
Hold him down.
So Wack can't control me, not at all. And he knows that. Everybody knows that. I'm uncontrollable because I'm just who I am. But if I speak passionate about something and I really believe in it, I'm going to stand on my business. And that's just how it is. There's nothing wrong.
Okay, I had enough of this guy. He's just digging a hole for himself. You know, he should listen to his wife. His wife tends to shut up. And he's like, no one can control me. I stand on business. No. You snitched on yourself. And you know you snitched on yourself. And don't say nothing to do with the podcast because you're lying to yourself. This is a guy in denial. He knows he's in that prison because of the podcast. And they're putting up excerpts from the podcast as examples. It's unbelievable that this guy is just lying to himself constantly. But it's one of those things when you know you've done this to yourself and you're like, uh-oh, my own mouth got me in trouble. And then you ring up still onto the same show. Lessons been learned. The internet and real world, different places. Do not tell the dirt you done in the real world on the internet, because the police will put 2 and 2 together. That's what they've done. They put 2 and 2 together and be like, this makes sense. He's saying it's a coincidence. It's not a coincidence when you're sitting down there saying you factually done this stuff. You got yourself on videotape saying it. It can't be coincidence. Anyway, I'm out. Comment below. See ya.